my name is Kiki and welcome to Kiki and her guys. Here I like to do pick a card readings just to see kind of what's happening. I think we all need times to just have a form of guidance in our lives because we get lost all the time. And it's always nice to get either reassurance or warnings based on everyone's situation. So today's video, we are doing what is blocking you in love. So we might see like we'll kind of see, it might differ per collective. I channeled 3 collectives here today. If you need a pause, this is the moment to do it. But yeah, in the meantime, I am just going to get right into the messages, and we're going to start with pile number 1. So, ancestors, angels, and my guides, please connect me to pile number 1 here and show me what's blocking them in love. What's blocking them in love? What is blocking this person in love? Oh, okay. I think you just had a long period of stagnation, so I don't actually... Yeah, okay. Yeah, so for quite some time now, you've been isolated. You've definitely not been like out having fun, but that's really going to come to an end soon, and you're going to have like some form of communication coming from some air sign. Yeah, so like for quite some time, like you are getting out of it in your head or you are going to have communication soon. That's going to help you deal with your emotions and like find balance and like reconnect with your inner child and just kind of feel a lot more happy in where you are. So honestly, if you chose pile number 1, really the time you spent in isolation was more so meant for reflection, and it was more so meant for you to really just focus on like what was going on with you, like why were they in isolation. Yeah, like you needed to figure things out, like you needed to see things from different directions, and you were like didn't know what to do in the long term. So a lot of you, why you were in this isolation was just meant for you to focus on yourself and your own things that you needed. You have to find a decision, and you're gonna like, you have doubles all the swords energy here too. So you were like having overthinking for quite some time about what's happening next in your life. But like that is all coming to an end soon. You are going to enter in a new beginning. Like I said, there's this person. There's definitely a person coming to you with an emotional offer of some sort, and like they're going to offer you commitment. Yeah. What else? Yeah. Yeah, definitely a lot of this person's definitely coming forward after a long period of stagnation and feeling very in your own heart, like head about things. So that's not too bad. I don't think like for you, like out of all the collectives, if you chose pile number 1, like you don't really have a block in love. You were just in a period of delay for quite some time now, and you are like getting into this new love. See? So like, yeah, like there's a lot of, you've spent a lot of time reflecting and holding things close, but you're getting out of that now because you are going to get someone's going to come rushing towards you with a message, like probably hang out. It's going to be like because you had the 8 of Wands twice, for a lot of you, it's going to be like a very like abrupt thing. Like it's not going to be just like, oh, you've been seeing this coming. It's going to be like literally out of the blue, just someone's going to message you like, hey, like super random, and you're going to be like faced with this like decision of like, what the frick? And then like, yeah, you're going to just enter in this really good energy of yourself, and like, which is not too bad. So like in reality, like, just keep doing what you're doing and like start working on your anxiety, your fear. You have a lot of swords here, so you definitely overthink a lot, but you are definitely getting a relationship soon. So like expect your love life to get a little like spicy, you know, little entertaining. Since you have the 2 of Cups and you have the Lovers, definitely a lot about a romantic connection. I definitely think it's going to be like this King of Swords person. So let's see who's this King of Swords person, Spirit. Who's this King of Swords that we have going on here? Who's the King of Swords? Okay. Who's the King of Swords? Okay. So there's definitely this sense of like, it's someone. Oh, they've also been contemplating. Okay, do you know this person? King of Pentacles. Double King energy. Wondering. Lots of Capricorn. I was feeling Capricorn energy too. So some of you may be a Capricorn that you know. But there's this sense that this person's also been kind of searching for what to do. So I think they just kind of take a leap of faith towards you because they've also been in hermit mode. Like this person whatever they've been doing. I don't they may have been, there's someone who's in your circle but not really in your circle, like, you know, people like you have on social media, or like you like may have on like Snap or something, but you aren't actually friends. And I feel like that's this person, like, you don't really like, there's a sense of like distance between the two of you, and they're coming towards you after they've also been in isolation, and they've also been getting out of their head, because they also have like, there's this feeling of you two kind of mirroring each other too, like, so this is going to be like a really strong soul connection, and they're going to just take a leap of faith towards you, because they've been with these two cards. There's this movement forward here after like this period of just stagnation for themselves and isolation. So I feel like this person's like also like that. But how does this person know them? How do they know them? 2 wands. How do they know them? Okay, so I feel like you know them through people. Like, you have a lot of the court cards here, and I always, like, court cards are always people, and these feel like a lot of different energies, and they don't really feel like yours either. So I think, like, there's definitely the sense of, like, you guys just know each other through people, right? And, like, even with this wheel card, normally I'm like, oh, massive change, blah, 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 but I'm not even attracted to the actual meaning of it. Like, all I feel is, like, there's so many different, like, there's just different animals and, like, different imagery placed throughout this that I'm just feeling like different people, like a lot of different people. Like, you probably met them at like a party one time and they may have your number now, or you met them like while you're just going out having fun, or like working on something like educational, something physical. But there's definitely a sense of like, you know them because of other people. Like, there's this person's like not your friend. They're also got over a heartbreak, and that caused them to have a tower moment, and now they're finally making decisions on how to deal with their own feelings and their fears, and they're starting to like really come into their like understanding their power as well. So this person also went through a whole lot, so don't think like, but they're going to take a chance on you, and that's like why like you are going to get someone coming to talk to you. They're going to like make you connect back to your more emotional side and stuff, but like if you decide to be with them, that's really up to you at that point. Like, but they're that's really the energy. I don't feel like, let's figure out more about this person. Let's see. Ancestors, angels, and my guides. More about the person here. Who's this person coming in? Yeah, this person's coming up as a king. So they're like this king of swords, this king of chalices. So that could be air or water signs, really. I also was picking up on that Capricorn energy. You may intuitively, like when this person comes forward, you intuitively know it's them, right? So let's see. Like a page. Let's see. Ooh. Forces. Yeah, they're also getting up too. Like, there's definitely the sense of them like gaining courage to come towards you. Yeah, like they're igniting their passions. So a lot of king energy, like mostly they're coming up as this king energy. They've been doing all this stuff to like upgrade themselves and be a lot more solid. Yeah. Look, I just said solid. Like, oh my god, just having this really stable foundation. And like they're coming towards you because they've been doing the work. They're ending their own things going on in their head, and they're moving towards you because like they want to take that chance. And yeah, Wheel of Fortune, they definitely just want to take that chance because they feel like this is like all about luck moving forward, and I feel like they're just going to take that leap of faith. And this is like, they may have just seen you sometimes and then like, yeah, and they think you're this Queen of Pentacles, and they really want, like, they're kind of possessive at the same time, so do watch out. There's a chance of codependency with that like Four of Pentacles. But, like, still, they want to water the garden with you. They really want to, like, have this new beginning and just kind of move forward and just make sure things are all, like, happy. And they've been debating this, too. They really do. They've been debating going towards you and, like, overcoming their own blocks and planting these seeds. Yeah. Oh, my God. I honestly, like, look at you. Having a hole in mire, and you've been thinking you haven't. They're like, they're definitely just getting rid of their past, and they've definitely been slow too, so they've been watching you for quite some time. Yeah, like they've definitely been watching you for quite some time with us seeing that Hermit twice. But I don't think you really noticed them, because like you were probably just doing your own thing and like thinking you're blocked, because obviously if you're picking this reading, you're thinking like, why is no one coming towards me? Why am I not getting anything? But girl, person, you literally are like super intriguing to people. You have like the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes, so there's a chance that you guys may have known each other for lifetimes, because these are both soul cards too. And I was just talking about dancing with life, right? Just having a good time, and like in like needing to do that, and you're gonna head into that path, right? So like honestly, like take your time and allow for things to move in the ways they are meant to. Yeah, this person definitely feels like you're beautiful, and they think like, and I feel like you definitely met them in a crowd. There's this huge sense of them, you met them like while you're out having fun, or you're like met them through like other people and friends. I like, some of you may know this, like actually who this person is, but like I feel like for most of you, this person's gonna be coming in as a complete surprise. Like for most of you, you wouldn't even expect it to be this person. And they're gonna reawaken like something inside of you and bring back your well-being and yourself and like just how you're feeling. And I love that like you have these two cards here too, because like you reawaken to your well-being, right? And there's a sense like 7-14. So there's a sense of like you feeling, having this period of rest. Like I said, you were like in this form of isolation and rest for quite some time, and as you wake up, you're just becoming this more beautiful, more in alignment self of yourself, really. So like honestly, like I would, okay, that was just flipped over from a different reading, but like just like do your thing, like have a good time with this person. They're gonna make you have a lot of fun. They're gonna care about your well-being. Anything more about this relationship than Spirit? Oh, luck came out anyway. So express your love through gifts. This person may have like a one of their love languages may be like gifting, and like I like to give gifts too. I understand. There's definitely gonna be a lot of love within this connection, and it's saying to choose love, the matter of the heart too. So these are all like indicators of like this is gonna be a choice in love. At the end of the day, you don't have to rush towards this person or like be super in question of what's happening, and this person is going to be loving to give gifts towards you. That's how they're going to show love towards you, and like you're like really, this is going to be very unexpected as well. Oh my god, okay, so you have number 20, I love you. Number 21, choose love. And then number 22, the matters of the heart. So this fact that this is a whole progression. This is destiny at the end of the day. This is destiny. Oh my god. Choose, I don't care. Okay, just when you meet this person, drop it in the comments. I totally want to know what happened. Like, oh my god. Just, oh my god. Yeah, like, girl, look, nothing's blocking you in love. You are just on a forced hermit mode, okay? That's all I gotta say. You are getting love, like, soon. Like, hella soon. Like, you have no reason to fret my person. Like, I don't discriminate. Like, I identified as non-binary for years, so that's why I say person. But yeah, like, definitely, like, do your own thing, person. Do your own thing. Okay, anything else here, Spirit, about what's going on in this, I guess in this future connection? Like, what do you want about this what's up? Oh my god, that was a whole mess. Okay, let's see. Anything else here, Spirit? Oh, okay. So at the bottom, you have endings. So there's definitely like an end to this like loneliness you've been feeling, and you have the Fool again. So definitely a new journey, and like you moving forward. March will be important in regards to this connection. That could be a birth month. That could be when you actually meet this person, or like just like that's when things start to get a little spicy. You have be responsible, taking it one step at a time and still moving forward. And you have that Capricorn energy again. And I've been seeing Capricorn all damn day. So, then you have vagueness may lead to illusions and misconception. Our subconscious presents itself through dreams. So I feel like your dreams are very important right now. And in the next year, like this relationship's gonna just level up. And this is why it's unexpected. Because like I said, you're not gonna meet this. You're gonna like this is gonna be someone completely out of the blue. You're gonna be like literally. You're gonna look at your phone one day, see like a message, and you're gonna be like, "Who the heck?" And look at it and you're like, "What? This person?" Oh, like it's gonna be one of those because you know them, but they just don't interact in your circle. Like it's gonna be like. You may have hung out with them one day at a party, and that was it. Or you may have, like, whatever. But you, like, left a lasting impression on this person. Because after they dealt with their own little karma and their own, like, BS, they're going to come back and, like, say what's up. And they're overcoming themselves. And that's why, like, it's just coming in. And you have, congratulations. Reflect on how far you've come. And your long-term goals may bring your career goal change. With the 10th house. Oh, my God. What's the 10th house? And that's more Capricorn energy. Oh my god. Because, okay, so Capricorn rules the 10th house. So, like, definitely a lot of Capricorn here. Even though you were getting all the other random king stuff. So, like, honestly, I love when cards pull up. So, I think that is wonderful. Should I pull an extra deck? I think I'm going to leave it with these decks today, because, like, I don't really want to pull the Moonology deck. I'm over that deck. I might just buy another new deck. But yes, like, a lot to, like, trust me, like, you're going to be in, like, a very different place next year, and you're probably going to meet this person over the span of the next year. I think that's going to vary for most of you. For lots, I think maybe March, probably here. Or, like, Capricorn is Earth. Earth represents springtime. So, springtime? Yeah, so maybe, hopefully in the spring. March is spring, too, so... Oh, like, at least where I'm from. But yeah, oh my god. Let's pull some charms and just see a little bit more what's going on, and then that's what we're going to end the message at. But if you chose pile number 1, oh, look at you. Doing so much, right? Getting out there, doing life, doing things, getting your well-being, awakening. But let's see. So, yeah, love. Love is definitely coming your way. You have Virgo energy, more earth signs. So, definitely on earth, lots of heavy earth here. You have luck as well. You definitely have stagnation, but thing is there is going to be change. But it's, like I said, it's going to come small. Like I said, like this person is going to come in towards you, and they're going to be in the most randomest way, and it's going to be like a hey. And that's why it's a small change that leads to a big, like, you letting go of your past, embracing your love, starting to see your desires. You had the moon card a couple times here, so there is a sense that you may start dreaming of this person before they come into your life. So pay attention to your dreams as well. And there's definitely going to be an offer that just brings in this infinite amount of feelings within inside you. And that's why you probably have the reawaken card as well. Just a sense of just reawakening, getting back into your own energy. And that's honestly, like, the only thing I think really matters is just feeling more like in alignment with your own energy. I think that's all I really have for your pile number 1. Let me know how you felt about the message here, and like, yeah, and like, let me know, like, comment, subscribe, drop a comment if you want, like, to let me know what's up and how things are feeling. And I thank you for, like, watching this video. But we are gonna move on. I hope your relationship is, like, amazing, and, like, however you meet them, or what if they ever actually do, let me know. We are moving on though, so pile number 2. Okay. Ancestors, angels, and spirit guides, please connect me to pile number 2's energy. What are their blocks in love? What is pile number 2's blocks in love? Ooh. Okay. Why do I feel like... I feel like you're struggling letting go of past love. Yeah, okay. So, I am right. Look at that. Okay, so you have these king characters here. So I feel like you were in a really passionate and emotional connection for quite some time, and now you're having trouble, like, you're struggling letting it go, and you're, like, just feeling very hurt, and that's really what's keeping you back, is, like, you've, like, had to let go of this connection, and you're just hurt. And that's why you have this delay of some sorts. And it's because like, you've had so many feelings towards this person in your past. Let's figure out more about what's going on here. What's the feelings about the person in your past? Strength. They may have been a Leo. This definitely was an imbalanced relationship of some sort that just caused that you guys may have struggled with seeing eye to eye, and you guys may have struggled with really not really communicating, but just, like, being on the same page. It's like you guys may, like, have really good conversations, but they misunderstand you as well. And, like, you are definitely just, like, very abundant in what you do, and this person, and, like, you're definitely moving forward, and, like, there's definitely a sense of collaboration and new starts here for you, and you're moving on from this person anyway. But I think that's what your block is right now, is you're so, like, holding on to the pain of this connection and why it didn't, like, work out. Yeah, and that's what's causing things to just not move forward right now, is just, like, you holding on to this person, and that's causing you to just have, like, a lot of, like, emotional strife, really. So anything else here, Spirit, about, like, what's going on? That's their blocks in love. Yeah, this person may have definitely made you feel like cheated and out in the cold. And like, they may have been very immature as well. And like, yeah, there's a sense of like they may have like been kind of toxic too, and like the decision to leave was very harsh and very sudden as well. And I feel like you made that decision. Part of you still wishes that they come back to you because of like the passion you guys had, and you're just kind of scared that you're not going to see that in other people as well. And that's what kind of gets you a little bit in your head, because you are so, and that's why you're resisting change. Yeah, like you feel like what you had with this person you can't get again, and that's causing you just to hold yourself back from allowing things to come into your life. And that's what's making you resist this change. Like, you are the kind of on this like this hermit mode, because you're being forced to deal with this healing work that had to do with this manipulative person. And that's what's like blocking you from being happy, is this heartbreak. So we're gonna like reset the cards, really, like these decks, and we're gonna see like how do you unblock yourself. So let's see, how do you get over this then, Spirit? And this is, how do you get over this, Spirit? How do you get over this? How do you get past this? How do you get past this? Be authentically yourself. So when you start to just get back into things that you really enjoy and you find like a bunch of happiness in, but you have a bunch of happiness in, and like it can help you ignore the other feelings of like imbalance from this connection. Definitely go have fun with people too, and like re-spark your passions and get into that in alignment again. So how can you get past this, Spirit? How do you get past this? How should this person get past this? The 8 of Cups in reverse. Manifesting. Working on your skills and your own logic. I think you need to work on yourself. Not like in the sense of like building yourself, like whatever, but more so like building your own skills. Start to focus more so on your tangible items. Yeah! Start building your skills! I love when the cards do that. Let's see. Start building your skills and like just start working on your own personal goals, your own financial goals, your own like like your own regimen and your own schedule. Yeah, because you're right now like in this really cold place in your heart, really. Like, it's not, maybe, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Sometimes there are moments we are meant to have love for a while, and then others where things where we aren't. And like, you are just meant to really focus on like your strength and your own like courage and your own disposition and the things that truly matter to you, really. Because you've been like lacking of the confidence in yourself, and like this lack of like belief that you are like meant to overcome through working on just your own personal goals, because you felt cheated too. Like, you like are struggling right now because you feel like it's just however you and this person ended, you feel like it's unfair. Like, what this person, I don't really necessarily think cheating, it's just I feel like things were just not working, and I like that's what it is. Like, you sit there and you're like, it's like you're good for so long, and then when you guys have an argument, it's bad. Like, that's the feeling I have from this. I've been in those too. Like honestly, it sucks because you're like, we work so well, but when we're mad at each other, it's like hell came on earth, right? And that maybe was the feeling here, and that's why like you just are wanting to overcome these challenges that are facing you now, because you're like, I know that like I love this person, like I know that, but how we were together is not right, and I can't do that anymore. And that's the feeling I have here, because this person just made you feel like crazy for some of you, but more so this feeling of like invalidated. Like, your feelings didn't matter. It's like their feelings mattered more than yours, and whatever you felt, it wasn't like didn't matter because it was their world and they were crazy for it. Yeah, look at that. 10 of Wands and 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, like you definitely just didn't feel emotional fulfillment from this. No, like honestly, like 10 of Cups is like a really good card, but like you wanted this with this person and you were looking for that, and they didn't give it to you in the way that you thought you wanted, and when they did, it was like fine, but when they did it was bad. Like, that's what I keep feeling. Like, when you guys weren't good, it was bad. Like, you probably cried a lot too. and like collaboration, moving forward. Okay, collaborate, move forward. Start to make wishes and like start to move forward in the decisions towards your future as well. And that's what's going to create all this change, because you are meant to be learning a lot right now. Like, you might not be, don't jump into a relationship. No, focus on yourself, the lessons you learn. Gaining knowledge is going to be extremely important to you, and like expanding your mind, right? Because that the Magician card here, this card, and this guy here, all just make me think like getting back to school, getting back to your basics, doing the things that like were going to help you in your long-term success, especially since you had that Queen of Pentacles too, which is just like, out of all the queens, she's the most diligent, she's the most hardworking, she's the one that like, you know, when she does it, she's going to get there. And I feel like that's what Spirit wants you to do, is just really focus on like your nows and your not your thens, because like you don't need to jump from one relationship to the next. Like, there's no point in doing that. It will just like lead to like the same repeating patterns. And I think that you know that, so you don't really want to like rush into a relationship right now. You just want to be over this person. And like part of you is like, do I just get a rebound to get over them? But don't do that. Just focus on yourself. And honestly, over time, the heart does heal. So that's really what you're meant to just kind of focus on your work right now. Yeah, like you're like supposed to be answering this call of your own soul. You're meant to be like doing the things that like to move forward in the sense of what you need to do, and like what is your soul calling you to do? Find that out. Work on yourself. Work on the knowledge. Trust your path. If you knew you were sported, what would you do? How can you mother yourself? Protection, cut off. You're already doing it, and creative. Yeah, so like a lot of like, there's just this energy of like, you're going to start working on yourself and answering your own calling and starting to just re-heal your own self, because you're going to cut this person off and just kind of call back your power. And like, what's really blocking you from doing that is you holding on to this person still. And like, honestly, it takes time. Don't assume it's gonna like, you're just gonna walk in and be done. It's never that easy. It's just doing the diligent work here and there every day to move forward, move on, reflect, right? So there's definitely this energy of you just working on your own self and starting to focus on your own goals and what brings you happiness, what lights you up inside, right? You have sleep. Like, yeah, some of you may need to like sleep. And there's this sense of like, this person may have like, you've been on a repeating pattern with them, and now you're finally making the choice to move forward, because you're like, I don't know why this doesn't move forward. Because some of you may have been like a connection that like has been on and off for quite some time, and they just keep like putting you in the same pattern, and like now you're like, I don't know what to do. I want to move on, but like I don't know. Are they just right? And you're just being asked to allow for things to flow, sleep, rest, take them time to like reharmonize yourself and get back into your own energy, because like as you move forward, you're going to realize that these lessons that you learn from this person is just going to shape you into a better person, and know your own boundaries, your own like what triggers you. Yeah, like, and you're going to figure out a lot about yourself because of how you cut this person off. So that's not too bad. I think that's a really interesting thing. So let's see. Anything else here, Spirit, about what's going on here? Let's see. Anything else here? Anything else here? Ooh. So we have act as if your partners here. The Union of Hearts. And miracles and blessings. What's on the back? Like attracts like. So I don't feel love though, because even though these are like blatant like love, this is a love deck, so I don't like when I read it in these types of situations. I don't read it as a romance deck. I read it as like a self love of like, or even like it can be seen as romance depending on the cards. But I kind of see it as a general love card deck. So you are being asked to just kind of act as if you are in your own like energy, right? So this is, whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you always consider them. And that really just mentions like embracing your own self and just having fun and always just doing your thing. Because like when you're with a person, your whole life doesn't really get consumed by them unless you're one of those people. And you should work on that if you are one of those people. But just like act as if you are always just in the most positive abundance in yourself, and that will lead to just this, your heart starting to heal itself, because like I'm just feeling like the union of hearts is like your heart's been broken and you're starting to heal it, right? So, and if there's definitely a miracle coming your way and a blessing, and like you're gonna realize that like I said, you had hidden blessings that like I saw from this deck just when I kind of like flipped the cards a little, and that just pretty much just gives a sense of like this lesson you're going to learn from that is going to bring blessings in your future, and you're really just going to learn a lot about yourself through letting go of this person and starting to like be more connected to your own soul, your own journey, your own love for yourself, really. And like that's just going to lead you on this path, and you're going to like start to attract better partners because you start to work on that, and that's going to lead to a union. But like as like you work on yourself, you're going to bring into that energy, right? So I am going to pull from a different deck to pull some charms, and I think that's really all I have for the message. But let's see what's up. So ancestors, angels, and my guides, anything else more about what's blocking them in love? Anything else about how maybe they could attract more in love? Okay, guys, this is how they could attract more in love? Okay, anything else about how they could attract more in love? Anything else? Okay, so at the back we have second house. Start to like figure out your priorities, right? And your values. There was a little bit of a reflection here too, so definitely a need to just like reflect on things and just work on yourself one bit at a time. You have something on March is important for you. September as well. You have 8th house, intimacy and closeness, the merging of goals. So there's definitely the sense of you starting to work on your goals, starting to reflect on and making decisions towards your future. You had all that Queen of Pentacles energy too. So like definitely a lot about just working on yourself. You have something about July, maybe important as well. You have Scorpio energy, be charismatic, passion is attractive. You have Aries energy, which is don't rush, sometimes being impatient is self-sabotage. As well as October is important here too. I don't do a lot of calligraphy. But definitely this is whatever energy you are heading into right now, there's just this you needing to like do it one bit at a time, start to get work on your goals, be a lot more prioritizing that. Like I was talking about prioritizing your goals for like all the damn reading, right? And just being like a charismatic towards that. And as you work towards that and you're in that passion, in that movement forward, do it in like the steps you must. And that's going to attract someone who's very similar to that energy. And that's why you have that like attracts like. Like as you work on things every day, or like the little things, it's not working on things 15 minutes a day isn't as hard as we make it out to be. We just like to think it is. So like just doing the little work every day to get into things is just going to push you in the way you meant to. A miracle will happen that's going to bring in lots of blessings, and you're probably just going to and then you're going to attract someone who's very similar to that energy, because the energy you are in right now is not going to attract a good partner. It's going to help make you repeat specific cycles. So you just need to like work on that, really, okay? Let's pull some charms, and let's see, anything else about what's blocking in love? So we have Capricorn energy, Gemini energy in the board. You also have letting go and change. You had the Knife too, which also is more about letting go. So a lot about like cutting things off, moving forward, finding hope again. So you are definitely finding hope. You are definitely finding hope, and you're starting to make good offers and good movement forwards. You have a lot of offers kind of being around you too. Lots of offers about, and like a little bit about beauty and creativity here too. Definitely, okay, you have this like umbrella, and when I see the umbrella, I just kind of think of on a rainy day, you open the umbrella to keep you safe. And so like there's a sense of you are being protected as well, right? So, and there is this movement forward, the bicycle as well, that's going to lead to a change of some sort. So I would just take this as like, what's blocking you in love is you holding on to your past. What you are meant to do is take it one step at a time of how you get over the person that you were with and how they treated you, and start to just regain confidence in yourself and in the path you are meant to. Start to focus on what fuels you fuels your creativity. What your drive for your passion for your goals. Reevaluate your priorities in that front as well, just to make sure you will feel a lot more in alignment with yourself, and like move forward one step at a time, because holding on to the person in your past is what was blocking you from moving forward and blocking you from and having new love come into your life. Because at this point, you're just, if you attract someone new, it's just you repeating the same cycle. So definitely just for the next little while, just really focus on your own goals, your priorities, and like the things that you really desire right now. That isn't love, because whatever about love. And then as you do that, it's just going to bring in like more abundance, really. So take it one step at a time. But I think that's all I really have for you, pile number 2. If you like this message, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's up in the comments. And then, yeah, like totally tell me, like, I would love to read them. Honestly, I would like love to read it. Like everything that goes on. And yeah, and if anything, like if you guys ever had any ideas of what you guys want for readings, just let me know in the comments too, and I'll definitely just add it to like my list of all the readings I want to do. So but let's move on. Pile number 3. Let's see what's going on in you today. Ancestors, angels, and my guides, what is blocking this person in love? Okay, you really just want to come out, don't you? Okay, it's the 4 of Pentacles, which is all about like greediness, but let's see. Ancestors, angels, and my guides, please collect me to pile number 3 here. Oh, heart. My heart's heavy. Very heavy. Oh my. Okay. Oh my. Sorry. The energy I'm feeling. Oh, I have a really heavy heart. Oh, crying. Lots of crying. Okay, let's see. You've had a hard time, like a very, like, you've really been in your head if you're in, like, contemplation. Okay. Getting up from a past love, which is indecision, refusing to let go. Ooh. Oh my god. Sorry, like everything's just fallen. Yeah, like this is chaotic energy around here. Okay, I see. Girl, whoever hurt you, they don't deserve you. Whoever hurt you, they don't deserve you. That's all I gotta. That's the first thing I gotta say. Okay, whoever hurt you, get them out. They don't deserve you feeling this hurt, okay? They do not deserve you feeling this hurt. Let's see. 7, oh, that 7 really wants to come out. This person was definitely like an emotion manipulator. They made you feel like you were crazy all the dang time. And like, they will always probably say, it's like, don't worry. And but at the same time, they were very like, just something about them. Like, you ever met those people who are like the type, like a player, like a hecka player, and you're like, how do you land girls? And then they land girls. You see how they land girls. And you're like, why are you like this? Like, it's those guys, those people. You know? Okay, I'm talking about a guy. Okay, whatever. I'm a identify as female. Okay, nowadays. But oh my god, there's definitely this feeling of this person like just put you for a play. Like, they definitely just made you feel crazy. They just definitely made you feel like you were all up in your own feelings. And you're like, but what? This person definitely put up a lot of false illusions. Yeah, like, this person was definitely like liar. Sorry, I don't like this person. Whoever this is, I don't like them. They just scream emotional immaturity. They just scream, like, emotional manipulator. And, like, they just make you feel like it's your fault. Like, I just keep getting that feeling like you keep thinking it's your fault. But no, this person was just S-H-I-T. Let's see. Yeah! Oh my god! Like, this person was a player! This person was a player! This person lied. This person's a liar. This person's a damn liar. That's all I gotta say. I don't like this person. Oh my god. Oh, but what's blocking them in love? I don't want to hear about this ex. I don't want to. So what's blocking them in love, Spirit? Let's see. What's blocking them in love? Yeah, okay. I think it's really hard for you just to kind of let go, right? And that's kind of like keep leaving you out of your own power. Let's see, ancestors, angels, guides. Let's see, what's blocking them in love? What's blocking this person in love? You're cold. You're very cold right now. Because of this hardship from this person, you've been left very, like, indecisive in your head, very cold-hearted in reality, because you're like, oh, you're just, I'm angry for you. So if you're angry, girl, whoever you are, person, you angry, I'm angry for you too, okay? I don't like them. Anything else here, Spirit, about what's blocking them in love? Like, what's blocking them in love? Temperance. What's blocking them in love, Spirit? What's blocking them in love? What's blocking them in love? Honestly, I don't necessarily see a block in love. I just feel like you've been dealing with a lot and you're just going through a big change. And because you're feeling, you have like the Seven of Swords is really like this person's energy, and they keep coming out. So they're very much present in like the energy field you are in. And you really need to change that. So like if whether this person is like someone you're still with or someone who like you like think about all the time, you need to learn to like just go follow your own passions and like have a complete change. With the Tower, like the thing I'm thinking of the Tower is having sudden changes cause destruction to have you reevaluate your foundation. So I think that that's really like what you're going through right now. Oh my god. Anything else about this? Ooh. King of Coins. What's the King of Coins about, Spirit? Someone else who wants to get in. They've been watching you for quite some time. They've been watching you for quite some time. They see you hurt. I think someone really close to you, like this may be a friend of some sort, has been watching you and like go through this pain, and they really want to be there for you. They want to help you overcome the pain from this connection and start to reopen your minds and your passion and reconnect you to your own like your own self, really, because they see you going through all this pain and they really want to be there for you. I think that's just a friend of yours. They kind of wanted to come into the message here. Okay, I want to pull cards. We're going to just pull some cards. Let's see. We're going to see, how do you overcome this? How do they overcome these challenges? Bow, bow. Okay, sorry. I don't know. I'm just in a music mood, I guess. Okay, ancestors, angels, and my guides. How do they overcome this? Like, how do they overcome these things, Spirit? Ooh. How do they overcome this? Ooh. Ooh. The Fool in reverse. The Nine of Swords. Overcoming your challenges. Reminiscing on the past collaboration. Collaborating with a childhood friend. Okay, so like right now, someone you've probably known for quite some time, maybe a Virgo. They're pretty much, Spirit wants you to rely on them and collaborate, really like, you've known them for quite some time with the Six of Cups here, so that's probably like a childhood friend who wants to help you overcome your challenges and just really be there for you. So you're being asked to really just open your heart and your heart space and allow people to see your vulnerability. Definitely cry on someone's shoulder pretty much, and like, yeah, and just be very like generous with yourself and like giving to yourself. Honestly, like things get hard all the time. So let's see more about this situation. Like, how do you get over it? I guess. How do they move forward, Spirit? What do you want them to do to go forward? What do you want them to do to move forward? Okay. So you have trust in your path. If you knew you'd be blah 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 blah. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And like, I feel like that's just saying like you have some people around you who want to support you. You also have like the gig gathering that's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. What I'm feeling this though is that you have so many people around you who actually really want to be there for you, and some of them may feel like home to you because you've known them for so long. You had that card there. Yep, answering this. All of these talk about just like, what's your soul trying to do? Feeling a belonging, and it's all coming together. Yeah, just like trusting on the people around you and who make you feel at home, and like just talk to them. I feel like someone's gonna call you too, like one of your friends. Call them, talk to them, and really just open up about how you're feeling and why everything is going the way it is. You don't necessarily like whoever's the least judgmental person, because I feel like I said, there's some of you who've been like stuck with this person for quite some time and they've been warning you. Definitely just kind of like to pick the friend wisely. It's definitely someone you know for a while though. Yeah, so you've definitely repeated a lot of cycles with this person, and like now you're like starting to just find more harmony in yourself and more harmony from within your own well-being. And you are being asked just to receive a period of healing as well, because like this, like you're holding on to this past person really, and just like now you're just moving forward, moving on, and doing your own thing. Let's see, anything else here, Spirit? Let's see. Any additional messages for what's going on here? Slow down. Yeah, like take your time. Rest. Allow for things to come in and when they may. And like you have being supported twice. Someone really wants to be there for you. Anything else? They're willing, express love to retrieve love. And a spiritual connection. So like, okay. So with the spiritual connection on the bottom, so like what you have with that person, like it was spiritual. Like we are attracted to people a lot for like different reasons, and I think what happened with this person, like you may have just had a karmic, and you're like, okay, so what I believe like everyone you meet's kind of a soulmate, and we all are karmics to each other because we all have karmic like karma. I don't necessarily think karma is a bad thing. I think it's just like you have negative karma and positive karma. So there are a lot of the times when you meet people, it's because you have karma with them, but not necessarily like bad or good. You just are meant to learn things from each other, right? So this person was definitely a spiritual connection because they revealed things about you to yourself and like what you actually are desiring. So this person was like a lesson on your path to your own self-discovery, your own journey, and the things that you actually truly desire right now. And like you are being asked to learn from this person and why it was so hard to find support in yourself again, and then find support in the people around you, because you definitely have some friends who are really there for you, and definitely someone from your youth. So and they really want to be there for you. They're really willing to be there for you. They really want to. They want to be supportive. You have all this stuff about like being well, being supported, being like taking a time to like really work on your own self. And I think like that's really your own main message. Is just that like really what's blocking you is you at the end. Okay, so I guess like this is a terrible way to explain this. It's not necessarily a block. It's more so just like how do you move forward necessarily, I guess. I should read. Well, I guess whatever. So, but yeah, like there's someone definitely wants to support you and be there for you and like help you with your well-being, and you need to be open to receiving that healing as well, because you need that right now. You need to feel healed. You need to work on yourself. Okay, anything else here, Spirit? Oh my God. Okay, anything else here, Spirit? Okay, so at the bottom we have a now. So something about now is really important. Ooh, you have a November as well. So disharmony. Okay, so yeah, you may have had this separation in November, but there's definitely like disharmony and detachment and separation in the connection, and you're being asked to really be honest about why with yourself. You have February and May may be important. There may have been a lot of gossip around the connection too, which is what caused it to feel like a little bit frictionized, and now you're being asked to go onto a new journey, and you're going to take it one step at a time. Yeah! Oh my God. So there's definitely just a sense of you like moving forward, getting into your own energy, and this like doing things one step at a time, and like starting to go forward in the way that you are meant to. So honestly, like I guess like rely on the people around you. Like, how do you get out of this block, this funk? It's just like start to like communicate more, okay? Okay. Let's see. Anything else here? Anything else for the block here, Spirit? Music, love. Okay, so some of you may have like really connected to this person for music. Oh my god. This person was a bit... Sorry, I was about to cuss. This person was definitely a BITCA. Okay, so when I'm looking... Okay, I'm gonna tell you a story. Okay, you know what I'm thinking about? Because the moment I grabbed this is literally the thing that came to mind, so I feel like I need to talk about it. Okay, so the way... what are they called? Whatever these things are called again. They're like the seahorse, whatever. The way they mate is through the women impregnate the men, and then the men kind of give a birth to a bunch of babies and they die. And that's what I was always thinking, like, this man's a bitch. Like, this man's a BITCH. This man's a bitch. Because all I could think about, like, if a man were to be pregnant, they would never last a day because they're wimps. I'm so sorry if you're a man. I did not really mean it in that sense. It's just a meme I saw, and that's what I just automatically thought about. So I just thought I should share it. You have lots of hope here too. That's breast cancer too. That's the breast cancer sign. So some of you may have some news about that. But blah, 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 whatever. That's a side thing. There's a lot about like hope here too for your own self, and you're definitely gonna move forward with the fishy. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Okay, and there's all about change too. So honestly, like, you are heading on the way you do. So I wouldn't necessarily say, like, you're not really blocking new love from coming in, because you have to work on healing here in reality. So, like, work on that and start to do the little things here and there to, like, really get you into a better positive energy. And, like, really just rely on the people around you. There's a lot of people who want to support you, and like you may have been like kind of cutting them off, and definitely just like open yourself up to just communicating with those people and like allowing them to come in and moving forward. And honestly, like, breakups are hard, okay? They just are. But I think that's really all I have for your reading here today. Thank you, pile number 3. If you liked this message or if it resonated, because honestly, all these messages were hard today. But yeah, drop a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's up in the comments. If you have any ideas of what you want for any other content, let me know. And yeah, I'll get back to you. I'll add it to my list. But yeah, I think that's all I really have for your pile here today. Thank you for joining me. And I hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. All right, peace. That's all you get from me.